Hi there guys, Farma Bob here man, welcome back to my channel. Great to be back with another video on map making in FS25 obviously. We are living and learning as we go along, and as I discover things and as you guys send in questions and requests and things, I make these little how-to videos, and hopefully they are helpful to a lot of guys. They say they are. So I do appreciate that, guys. Anyway, yes, if this is the first time that you are here on my channel, a warm welcome to you. Great to have you, and great to have you old faithful followers. Warm welcome to everyone, and do remember to like and subscribe, and do also share. And if you are so inclined, thanks for jumping onto my Patreon and sharing there. Thanks so much, guys. Right, so first of all, let's have a look today at custom placeables. How to do custom placeables in FS25. Now, I was sitting and thinking about what we can do with the custom placeable, or what custom placeable we can do. So let us look at something that we can customize. Like, say for instance, we want to have a nice farm silo with a trigger that's on another place, and maybe we want to have it on a building that it looks like it's some type of storage and whatever. So let's do that type of a custom build, and I'll show you how to set that all up so that it works as a custom placeable. All right, so let us get stuck in there on my flat map. Here it is. So let us open the map first of all. Mind you, we first want to choose a placeable to put down, so we need the XML data for that. So what we're going to do is first go into game. So that's the way you'll start your custom placeable, to get the correct lining for it and XML lines and everything. It's so easier if the game does the correct thing for you than you to try. And now you can do it, I can do it, but I'm inclined to make things simple for everyone, you know. I want to try and accommodate everyone's skill level, you know. So that's what my videos is all about, you know, is to help everyone to make maps easy, you know. On my start map, yes, so we're going to go in there and just buy us a Farma 400 to customize. So we're going to use the Farma 400 as a tool to bring our i3D into the map, and then we're going to customize it to do what we want it to do, you know, that kind of thingamabob. All right, so confirm out there, and then let us see. I've got this little factory running here. You can see the smoke is going, so that's a good sign. Let's just put some money in the bank first, because I don't know if we're going to have to spend some more, you know. So I just want to put some zeros down like that, and then we can jump in here into the construction and go into our silos, I believe, and then find us a Farma 400. I've just select something small, you know, like a Farma 400. I think this is probably a Farma 400. It's close to that. Wonder if the Farmers is even in here. I don't really see the Farma 400s. What is this? It's a Farma 400. Oh my word. Right in front of my eyes. Okay, so you can drop it down anywhere. It doesn't really matter. We just want the lines for it. Go out and save the map like so. Quit. This will ensure that you've got the correct lining for it, although we're going to modify it anyway, but at least you've got the makings of the correct line. Let me put it that way. Okay, find now your save game files, which will be in Farming Simulator under Documents, My Games Farming Simulator 25, and then your slot that you've used. Go into the placeables there and find your last line will be your placeable that you bought. So simple and easy, click the placeable and you'll see everything that's purple, and in between is the ones that you need to copy. So mine is from 21 to 25. So shift click there and shift click there and control C Right, so that is our save game placeable. Now we need to open our map. Here we go. Open our placeable in there. There it is. So at the bottom of that, so create yourself a few lines and paste it in there. Right, nice. So now we have the Farma 400 is the XML for it. And we have our position data, which is important. We've got that in there. The rotation, the agent price you can delete. And if this is something that is going to be on your farm, obviously we've chosen a farm silo, which will always be on a farm. You can put the ID in there for the farm that you are working with. If it's the default farm, in other words, your main farm that you use in the new farmer mode, you will add the default farm property true in there, like that. All right. And now we need to go to this directory, find this XML and bring it into our map. That's our first order of business because we're going to customize it. All right. So in here on a new tab, Farming Simulator 25 installation directory this time, not the documents one. Data, placeables, Union, Farma 400. There it is. And then the XML is there. Copy that over. Drop it in here. Into our placeables folder. I just want to see, sorry, it's in here. Placeables. And then we're going to make a new folder here. And we're going to call it Farma 400, like that. And paste it in here. Just like that, guys. Farma 400, paste it in there. Alright, so now we've got a directory and an XML. So now we can change our lineup there. So click here on top in the blank. It will give you the whole directory tree. But from the back of it, hold select and come back to where you see your map name. Up to there. Control C, copy that into our XML. And this time we want to now override this front piece here up to where the XML name is that we've copied over. So paste it in there. Make the backslashes forward slashes, and step that you must not miss. It's very important. Okay, and then right in front you're going to type $data. Mapdir, not data, mapdir, because we're working from our map directory, dollar and another forward slash. So that is stuff that you have to have in there. The spelling is very important. All right, so there you can see on top as well. It must be there. And then we need to now, because we're doing a custom placeable, you have to add this to your moddesk file in the store item section of your mod desk. Alright, so now in our map once again, open our mod desk file in your map. Alright, if you do not have a store item section, go into your map, open your config folder. In there you'll find a store items.xml. Do not put your stuff in here, but what you can do is copy the first 3 lines. So in other words, the store items open item or whatever you want to call it, and then the first line, because we just need the line that we can modify. So you copy that, go to your mod desk and paste it down like so. You can delete the other green stuff, you don't need that. Take this first line, select it, copy it and put it below, Control V, and then between the smaller than and the S you put another forward slash. Alright, and then it becomes an active store items. If you see the purple, if you click on it, it always have to be the start and the end of the store item section is the word I was looking for. Here's mine, that's the correct one, but I've just showed you how to create your own if you didn't have one. Alright, so there you go, and now you can follow the tutorial. Great. So we need to make a duplicate line on mine. Sorry, not that one. Control Z. I want that one. Copy that. Right, and there you go. So what we want to do now is just grab this whole section after the map. This is our map folder, and then everything after up to farma.xml. Just copy that and drop it in between the inverted commas like that. Now you've got your store items sorted and you have your placeable sorted. Alright, because we are customizing this is crucial information that you need to have in your map. So store items as well as the placeable. All right. Okay, so now we can take this Farma 400 and import it into our map. So we're going to do that on the next step. First, we're going to open our map. In like that, grab it. Because we have now the XML calling the Farma i3D, that is what we want. We want that i3D in our map now to customize. So very simple process, guys. If you follow it as I'm doing, you will not have a problem. So we're going to import at that directory that it was saying there. Oh, I'm already there. It's data, placeables, junior, Farma 400, and there it is. All right, so we import that i3D into our map. And we're going to have to put this in our placeholders now. That's the difference now between pre-placed using the toolkit and doing it manually. You have to put it in your placeholders while you are busy working on your map. All right, so placeholders, transform group, very important. If you put it just in the normal spot there, this thing will not work. It's going to have two Farma 400s on top of one another, and you won't know the difference. It will look like one. No triggers will work. Nothing will work. It is just how it's going to be. So it has to be in there while you're working on it and testing. And once you're done with your entire map, you can come and delete the whole placeholders transform. I'm always showing the guys how to do the placeholders transform for the benefit of the new guys that just joined. So what you'll do is you create the transform group, call it placeholders, and go into attributes, type in on create like that, on create, type it in there like so, capital C, just like that, and then go into script callback here and click add. It will give you this line here with a blank space, and then you're going to type the name there, placeholders.onCreate, exactly as I have it here, with a capital P and a capital C. And the dot must be in there, and then the rest is small letters. All right, so once you've got that all done and dusted, this transform group now has become a special transform group that has special abilities. What happens is when you load the map in game, whatever you place into this transform group will be ignored by the game. It will not load it. It will make as if it doesn't even exist. All right, so that's what we want. All right, because we are loading it via the XML here. The game loads the placeables for you, and it will load this, put it in position, everything. This is what custom work is all about. All right, so we're customizing the placeable. So the next thing you'll do is drop the Farma where you want it, and for some reason I have got no. My gosh, what has happened to my Farma? For some reason, I have absolutely zero. Let me just delete it and re-import. That is strange, very strange. That's placeables junior Farma 400. Okay. Control B. I just want to see now. Oh, I've got a messed up game files, guys. Yes, guys, I've done it again. You're probably laughing at me. I'm trying to import from FS22. Obviously, it will never work. Oh, my word. All right, so we need to go there to data, folders, data, and then placeables, junior, and then Farma, and Farma 400, and there it is. Now we will have the correct Farma in there. I've verified my game files and nothing was wrong, so yeah, I'm so happy for that. And then we can drop it down, Control B, down there, and there it is. Look at that beauty. Okay, so now we have our FarmSilo in there. Now let's start thinking of what we can customize. So let's say, for instance, we want to add a building to this thing so it looks like a nice huge building or whatever. So let's find the shed that sort of looks a little bit better. So placeables, not the easy sheds. I think the easy sheds are just like sheddy thingamabob. It is going to be under brandless, and then I think, no, it's not there. It is in, if you look at this, Rudolf Hoffman, I think it's in here, Garage Big. Garage Big, does that look? Yeah, that looks like a nice big shed that we can put all these things in there, and the shed can be used for bale storage, all that kind of stuff, you know. So that will be the one to go for. So we're going to go file import, placeables, Rudolf Hoffman, Garage Big. There it is. Pull that in there. Drop it into the Farma 400 one. Alright, so it's going to lie in the bottom of it, so it become part of the whole Farma 400 i3D. That's what we want. Now, naturally in this one, we want to delete everything about areas and all the stuff we don't need. Because it's, mind you, this shed, I've actually just sort of made my life a bit more difficult, because this shed is going to have lights, it's going to have doors and all kinds of stuff. So let's leave that one. I don't want to get involved in that much of a video. We just want to keep it simple. So let's just add a normal shed behind it, like I thought, one of those easy sheds. Let's keep it easy, guys. Easy shed 2. I think the easy shed 2, I can't remember what that looked like, but we can put it down here. Yeah, that should be sufficient. Let's drop it down there. Control X that one and drop it in our Farma 400 again. Alright, so that will be simple. That thing's not going to have too much stuff. So I just want to move this a little bit over so we have some space like that. There, and then take our shed, Control B, drop it down here next to this thingamabob. And you can go wild now, guys. Go wild. For instance, say for instance, we're going to move the tip trigger where you would upload your stuff. We'll move the tip trigger here in front of the shed type of thing, just to customize the actual unit for us, you know, because this thing is now just a prop. However, it's got solar panels on the roof, which is also, I've never realized it on this one, but now for this demonstration thingamabob, let's add the solar panels to the Unio 400 just for fun. Alright, just for the fun of it. So clear areas, level areas, indoor areas, test areas, tip, all that stuff we can delete because we're not going to use that. It's just a prop. Alright, and then we're going to add the abilities of the solar panel to the Unia, so it becomes part of that one, sort of absorbed into there. Alright, and then obviously in the back here we don't need all of this goodies, so we'll take a bit of this stuff away. For some reason I can't delete those goodies there. Deco bush, that's why. Let's just grab some of this. What is going on here? Subtract. I've got a huge circle here. Let me just see what this is. It is white tall wheat. It does not want to delete it. What is going on here? It's because it's probably under the... No, it can't be. There's no such thing in the editor. And my eyes deceiving me? It's deleting some of it, but others not. What's going on with this map of mine? Huh? What's going on, guys? Control R. White tall wheat. White tall wheat. So let's just make this blank and then see. Okay, I honestly don't know what's happening here. Let's just not worry about it. I'm going to leave the foliage, not make this video about foliage that doesn't want to delete. It just tells me something is afoot here in my map. Might be some files that's not working nicely or whatever. Let's just move this whole thingamabob a bit up, forward, away from all the stuff. Yeah, that's good. And then our shed, we can move back a little bit again, so we have the Unio there. So the idea is to customize the Unio Farma 400, guys. Alright, so find first for us the silo. The unloading station is where you drop off your stuff. And remember now, this has got a link node. You see the link node? So this is the gutter link node. In other words, there's going to be a i3D that's going to be dynamically loaded via this up to this link node, because now at the moment you don't see the gutter, but in game you're going to see that grid gutter thing on the ground where you need to drive over. Alright, so let us move this whole thingamabob, this whole unloading station. We customize it obviously, so let's move that to another spot, and I'm going to place it maybe in front of this building here. We'll put it in the center of the building, so sort of like there. Alright, you can also even put an AI spline for it later on. You see there's an AI spline. Duplicate that one and then just move it over there. Control B, start and end. So fiddle with that later. It's not really important, but if you want to put AI on your map, you're going to have to put a spline for each of these up to your closest vehicle spline, you know, that type of thing, to make the AI work. But it's there, you can duplicate it, it's there now, so it's working. It's not even over it, so we'll obviously bring that bring this unloading station up a little bit. There you go, like so. And now we can move the spline up a little bit. I'm just fiddling about, guys. It's not really important to be precise. Even the spline is skew and everything, I know. So it doesn't matter. It's just there for practice. Okay, so there we have it. I've done now customizing stuff. You can now obviously go wild. Let's have a look on the visuals a little bit. What is going on here? That's on the easy shit. I'm going to minimize this because otherwise we're going to get confused here between the twos. There's a entire thing with rivets, and that's another one. It's the two unions that, or the two silos. Grids and rivets. Like this whole pipe thingamabob, you know, you can look at all other mods and put piping and all kinds of things if you want. Look for props, make your own little mod, add it all into this. But a big tip, guys, whenever you add something to your Farma 400, do not add in between your different sections here or transforms. Rather let it add at the bottom, because what happens is your transform has got a format here of index pathing. So if you add something in between, you're going to break this index here. If you look at, we don't have the Farma 400 open, so let's just open it. Empty map placeables Farma 400. Let's just open it up. I want to show you your indexing here at the bottom. Here it is, all your mapping. You see these names and things is pulled out. If you look at clear area start, for instance, you double click it, you will find it in the map, in the body of the XML. So that is mapped to this node. If you put stuff in between there, you're going to change this whole format here, and it's going to not work. You're going to have errors in game. The thing is not going to work. So when you add something to your structure or to your mod, or placeable is the word, add it at the bottom so you can carry on from your last thing. Your last thing was the occluder, which was 708. If you look at your node here, okay, they don't have that, but our last node in here is a 06. The teleport node is the last thing that they've added. There it is, you see. So that's the last thing in the list that they've added. The collision and that they haven't added, but it's better to have it at the very bottom and add all your stuff there so you can index it correctly and add it to your thingamabob. All right, and we're going to do that just now with the other things. So now, because we haven't changed anything on the structure or anything on the triggers or anything, this thing will work perfect as it should work perfect. I say it will work perfect, but it should work perfect. All right, so for instance now, say we're happy with this whole rigmarole. We're going to take this Farma 400 now and go File, Export Selection with Files. Go into our map folder. Farma 400, Farma 400. We want to go in here. Data, no placeables. Farma 400. And look at the name here, Unia Farma 400. I normally just keep it the same. It does not matter. I just like to do it this way. Okay, so it doesn't matter what you type in there. You can call it custom FarmSilo if you want, you know, that type of thing. Give it your own name, you know. It doesn't matter what you call it, as long as you know that the i3D, you're going to have to route to that i3D name. All right, so here we go. The two questions, important, go yes to both of them. Always, yes, if you do a custom thing out of the in-game folders. All right, so there you go. And now if we go into our placeables at Farma 400, you'll see there's your i3D now, the custom i3D. That is now currently here in your map. That whole thing now has been exported to this little folder in your map, in these two files. And look at the size, only 6 meg in total. Very, very nice. And with the little few kilobytes for your Farma 400 thingamabobby. All right. Now, this thing, we need to now tell your XML, because we're calling it from the placeables. There it is. We're calling it. So we need to tell this XML now that we now have a custom i3D, not the in-game one anymore, because this one that we currently have in our map there under Farma 400 is going to call, under the base section, it's going to call this i3D, which is on the in-game $data. So we don't want that. We need to tell it, no, you must load this one. All right, so first things first, click there, grab once again everything after your map name from the right to the left, Control C, and into our XML. Drop it in here, up to the last /, paste it down there, make all the backslashes, /. All right, so now we have a line to our new i3D, and that's all safe, all good. So let's save that for now. But we need to now change our mod desk to, sorry, we've done the mod desk already. I'm already just thinking ahead, but it's actually already done. We've already, there's no XML, i3D work in the mod desk. We've done the custom XML already. Okay. So now here, you can add a name. You can give it your own name here. I'm just going to call it Bob's Custom Silo. All right, just like that. You call it whatever you want, doesn't matter. Just make sure you take out the $10, whatever they've got in there. The rest, the image you can stay, you can leave. Everything else is fine, you can leave. If you want this custom, what do you call it, silo of yours to appear in the store, you need to copy and paste 2 lines in here from another placeable. Let's have a look which one will have it. I wonder if the Garage Big might have it. Can be sold and show in store. Yeah, it has. So just go into Garage Big, copy it, can be sold and show in store. You want that 2 lines to appear in your mod if you want it to be available in store. So all you will do is drop it in here anywhere above the brand and stuff, paste in there. As long as it's in the store data section here, it will be working, you know. So can be sold and show in store is good. All right. And you can also in the base, if you want, put a line for can be deleted, but by default, normally if you put a can be sold, it automatically can be deleted as well from the store. So you'll just go into that thing, click on it, and say delete or destroy or whatever they have there. Great, so that is now all the XML work here for now. We've got all the stuff in here. At the silo, a few tips here. your silo works with full type category, not with a normal full type. So it works with a category. So whatever is in your map's FarmSilo category in the full types, that is what this FarmSilo can handle. Now, for instance, we want to upgrade the storage a bit to 800,000. We can just do that here as well while we're here. And just want to quickly run through the rest of it. All looks good. We wanted to grab the. It was the Easy Shed that we used. Easy Shed 02. We wanted to use that solar panel. So we need to take the data from that solar panels to bring it into this section here. You see the Easy Shed 02 that we imported. So we want this section now to work. So we're going to grab this solar panel things that makes the solar panel work is this section. So we copy that into our Farma 400. Let me just see where they've got it. Just under AI, I'm just going to put it in the same spot. Doesn't really matter as long as it's on its own, not inside another section. And then we need to look at node. You see solar panel, the node. We need the node to reflect in our i3D, in our map, or in our i3D rather. Let me just go there. So this one now, I can now take this. Let's just quickly finish this. Let's finish off the solar panel now, because now I'm getting distracted here with other thoughts. Alright, so Easy Shed, we've got that. The Farma is in there, and we need to go back to Easy Shed and grab the node for solar panel. You'll see there's a mapping for it. So we copy that line, Control C, drop it into our i3D mapping here in the Farma 400. It should actually be at the bottom, just to keep the, the node line running, but it doesn't really matter where you put it. I just like it to have it sort of in the same way that the i3D is running. Okay, so there you go. Now we need to check this solar panel in the mod here. So that's why I wanted to save this. We have saved it, so let's just finish this quickly. So we can work out of the i3D. I want to just grab this positioning data, Control Shift C, go into our placeables.xml, and just make sure we have this correct data in here. Paste it back here. Rotation, very important. Control Shift C, copy all three, and then drop that in here like so. Control V, just like that. All right, so we've got rotation and position. Everything sorted. Storage is indexing there. Nice. Farma 400. Right, so we're back here. Now we can save and close the map just for now. Once that is closed, now we're going to open this i3D of ours that we've exported, because we want to do a few things here. First of all, get the correct node for the solar panel, and then secondly, we have to zero it. So in your main transform, just click there and make everything in here 0, like that. That's 0 already, and that's 0. Good. And there you go. And now we're going to find our solar panel, which will be in Easy Shed, Visuals, Solar Panels, Solar Panel Support, Solar Panel. I'm not too sure which one it was, but we can look in the Easy Shed which one it called. It called a 053. All right, we actually got it here as well. So 053 was the one it called. So we're looking at 53. So that will be 5, and that will be 3. That will be 2. That will be 3. Otherwise it would have been zeros, you see. So it will definitely be this one here, solar panel. So it's 0903. So we copy that just to make sure which node it was calling, you know, because you have to have the correct one for it to work. And then back into our XML and paste that in there so it will pull the right node for that solar panel to work. Where's our solar panel now? Oh, there it is. Okay. Just want to check if there was anything else. The price, income per hour, you can adjust it here. How much money you want to make with that. So easy shed. I want to just go here to the solar panel. Just want to see if there's no other nodes or anything. Alright, that's basically it, yeah. Right, guys, so now at the end of the day, we want to now save it up. Just want to see garage solar panels. That's the type. So we might need to change this. Might need to change the type for it to work in our Farma, because it's currently just the type is only a silo. So let us just have a look at if it works in game. That will be a good sort of pointer to see if it works. Great. So now open the game. I think we've saved everything. Make sure you've saved everything before you test. Many a tears have been cried because of stuff that was forgotten. That includes myself. I mean, I've many times tested and then, oh my word, I didn't save, and then you wasted all the time opening the thing in the map. Yeah. Alright. So, because this is a custom placeable and it's not part of the map, it's actually external of the map, we can actually do a reload on it, you know. So that will be fine if we can't come right. So first of all, we want to open our start map and then go and test it. Right, so now while we're waiting there, we can just sit and watch the little things scroll by there at the bottom, and then hopefully we will test it just in a minute. Great, man. Shouldn't take too long. There you go. Right, so enter and escape, and then we are there. So now we need to find our little placeable, and I honestly don't see it somewhere. I'm sure we placed it there. Can it be? Let us just have a quick browse here at the placeables. Is there any errors? Yep, there is. Farma 400. So we have placeables, Farma 400, Farma 400 i3D could not be found. Did I forget? Oh my word, I actually forgot. Alright, so this is what I'm saying. We can test this now without having to exit the map. So we can quickly check this out. What have I forgotten? Placeables, Farma 400, Farma 400 i3D. Why is that not there? Right, guys, as always, definitely a problem on my side. I forgot that we have changed the i3D name, and I've changed it to something that wasn't. So I'm just going to check quick in your Farma 400 XML. You'll see I've got Farma 400 i3D that it's calling. But if you look at my placeables, the i3D is actually now called Farma 400, Junior Farma 400. So that is my mistake when I typed it in there. I'm used to just copying pasting. That's why typos, yeah, it can drive you crazy. So just correct this problem. Farma 400 i3D. Let's save it. And now we should have a working one. Unfortunately now, because this is now the placeables.xml, I should have it in the store, and it should actually be actually be able to buy it in the store. I just want to clear this and then go to store items reload, and now it will reload the store items for us. And I should be able, because I've selected it to be buyable, we should have it in the shop. So let's go and check if it's actually there, just to verify under silos if it's there. There it is, Bob's Custom Silo, and it's 117,000 bucks. Unfortunately I don't have enough bucks, so let us put some money in and see if we can at least just buy it just for fun. Add remove money, just add some bucks here for us to fiddle around. Go back in here, construction, Bob's Farma 400, and you can immediately see it's the correct thing. Nice and working. And if I drop this now, if I open that again, I should see selling station generic, Farma 400, no cover, everything without errors. So that means that our i3D and XML is error free. Just want to check it out quick. We should now have icons for it and everything, but we will reload the actual one that we've placed in the map just to be sure. You can see here's the normal offload stuff, and here's the normal unload. Alright, so that is very neat. And we will test a bit later on if the actual solar panels are working. That will be interesting, because we might have to change the type of it, you know, to the correct what do you call it. So I just want to restart the game and just test that our XML, the placeables, are working. It should work, but you never know. Remember, because the placeables are running separate from the mod desk. This here is separate from that, though it's got the same line and it calls the same XML. The store calls this, and sorry, here in the mod desk the store calls it, and in the placeables the actual game calls it, you know. So it's two different places it gets called from, you know, when you are in game. Alright, so here we go. One quick test here coming up. We should now see our little shed customized and working. And this is how easy it is to make mistakes, guys. Just a good showing there for you. You can easily make a mistake. I've just had the wrong i3D name in there, and there you go, you got the problem. Okay, look at that, no errors, and our little store thingamabob is there. Now I'm not going to buy any money or use any money, so I want to see if we actually get income from that thing. Okay, this spline is visible, which shouldn't be visible. When we duplicated it, it obviously for some reason we need to change that visibility of it to be invisible, but it's nothing to be worried about. But I want to just quickly test this silo of ours to make sure that it actually does work. And this trailer position obviously has been under the map or on top of the map, because I haven't positioned any of these vehicles, so that's why it's standing so funny. And we'll probably do some weird stuff. Yeah, you can see that when we started it up or connected it, you know, do some weird stuff. So first of all, let's just test this silo if it actually works. I'm going to drop some wheat into this, so let's have a look. Fill the vehicle for us. There's some wheat, yes, thank you very much. And we can drive over this thing, but I can already see the trigger is working. Normally if you see the icon, the triggers normally works. If we now go into our storage here, where do I see that? Crop types, that's crop types. I want to go here to wheat. Where's the wheat? Why don't I see wheat there? My word. Fruit types. Am I blind? It's supposed to be, whoa, right at the bottom. There it is, 7,900 liters. So our storage is working. And normally if you don't have errors, you will definitely be very happy. Not any problems. Press an R there and start the wheat. So everything still works great. No hassles. Now to see if we get some income from the solar panels, I want to just forward the time a little bit by chucking that, and then going into our finances here, we should be able to see some money coming in here in a couple of hours time. I'm not too sure how long it will take. Do we see any income yet? No, I don't see nothing, because it's still up 100,000. I'm just going to let it forward a little bit, so I want to just check. Now if we had any problems with the solar panel, we should have had an error, you know, clearly, and I didn't see any errors. Well, we didn't check, so yeah, it's always good to see if there's any yellow or red things flying by that's not linked to the map. That's all stuff that's part of the map, normal giant stuff. elements that are far out of whatever. Yeah, I don't see anything related to the barn, so that should. I don't know if they calculated at midnight, but now at midnight we will also pay rent and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, it might be. I think I'm just missing. Not too sure where it. Contract income, no. Harvest income. Production, property income. It might be. We haven't got any property. Don't know where exactly the solar panels actually gives you money, but we'll have a look now. It will show it there in our expenses and income, you know, that there is an income. We haven't done anything, so we should get in some money. That will be interesting. The sun is going down over Farmer Bob's thing. We've got some stars coming out. Nice. And the moon. How very nice. Good. So guys, that's basically how to customize a placeable. Something from the map, join it together, add them into one another, and hopefully we will see an income. Otherwise we just wasted like 2 or 3 minutes. But yeah, 1 hour to go. I wonder if this, I haven't checked if this tools can fast forward time faster than 360, because it's horrible. Okay, there you go. Property maintenance. I don't see any income there. Alright, so now we can check. Okay, so we didn't have any income from that solar panel. So at the moment the solar panels doesn't work. And we do own this thing that it's standing on. There, you can sell it. You see, Bob's Custom Silo. So we do own it. I'm just staggered that it doesn't work. I wonder why it doesn't work, because we have added the solar panels to it. And I think it's that placeable. So let us just test it here while we are in the map by going into the Easy Shed. Grab this, Control C, into our Farma and change it from a silo into garage solar panels. Okay, save it up, and under function garage, that function we can leave, function garage, we can leave the function as a farm silo. That's what we want. But the shed, there's no other thing here for functioning or functionality or whatever. So let's just test it here in the game. Now this time we're gonna have to add, let's say we spent 180, so F12, add money, there you go, add money. Okay, and then we're gonna go 180. Yeah, that's close enough. $1 out. I don't know why it's $1 out, but anyway. Or we can add $1. Why can't we add $1? Let's just add $1. Or one money thing. I don't know if they call it dollars, but it's actually euros on this one. So yeah, it's not a dollar. Huh? It didn't even add it. What's going on here? Okay, it doesn't matter. All right, so let us now quickly buy while we're forwarding time, so we can actually just purchase another one of our garages now that we know that it works. Shed silos, Bob's thingamabob, and I'm going to put it here next to that one. Alright, so now we should 117, so we need to replace that money once again. So we can just see if it's actually working. 117,000. Was that the price of it? Yeah, we are back there. Right. I would like to see now if we can still use it. That's another thing. We can now test it, because we got this okay to fill up. Yes, so it is chucking out some goodies. I'm going to use this new one, because obviously Oh, but wait a second, I forgot to reset. So we're going to have to do the following. Clear that out like that. Reload the store items. Forgot to do that. So we're going to buy a third one. Just to be clear. Oh my word. Purchase for us another one. The third time maybe. And we'll put this one on the back here to our right. Okay, so let's go to that one and test that one there. This one should work, guys. Well, it should still work because we've just changed the type. Oh, I can already see a problem, you see? I can already see a problem. It's not working anymore. So you can't change the type. You can't change the type for the panel. Okay, so let us go back here. Go back here, garage solar panels. I wonder if there's a type for silo solar panels. Let's try that. I don't know, guys. Oh my word, I've just changed my in-game stuff. I never ever do that. Have I done that on the Farma 400? This was, I better just close this without saving. No. The Farma 400 garage solar panels. Makes me think now, what else have I changed on that thing? Oh my word. So let's just call it silo solar panels. I don't know if there is something like a silo solar panels. And then let's just get rid of all this stuff. My word. Sell. Yes. Okay. Sell. Yes. Too much stuff here now. It's just like crazy, man. Right. We've got all the wheat that we need in here. And now we're going to have to reload quick. Store items reload. Purchase for us again a silo. Could not load the item. No, there's an error there. Warning, failed to load the placeable. Okay. Guys, I'm not sure if you can even put solar panels on that silo, but it might be interesting to have a look at the in-game ones. If there is any silo with some solar panels, I can only think there might be some weird silos out there, and you get the correct name for it there on the type. So yeah, clearly you need to have this as just a silo, because otherwise it will not work. So let's just go back in game, see if it was silo. I can't even remember now if it was silo. Oh my gosh. Store items reload. There you go. So now I can buy it again. Okay, that is basically let me just get out of there. Okay, and we should now be able to park. Yes, it looks like it's working again. The moment you see that white stuff from your visuals, then there's a problem. Somewhere is a problem. So you will immediately see now that I can now offload again. But anyway, the point of the video was to show you how to customize a placeable, and I think we've done just that. We have customized it. There is some stuff that obviously needs tweaking, but together we can fiddle around and play around, and hopefully this will give you a better idea of how to customize the placeable. The workings of it is good. Great, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, fantastic week. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.